welcome back. Let's get started on getting these parts made up so we can get them all welded together so we get a functional crane going on in here. This is a piece of 1/2 by, I think it's 5-inch plate that I just picked up at my local steel supplier, Stock Car Steel. They're in the middle of NASCAR country, so almost all their steel is pickled in oil because the NASCAR guys out there cannot stand cleaning off the mill scale. You got to have good steel for them guys. So there's 2 competing steel shops, like on the other side, each on one side of the lake. So you know they try to. The prices are normally very, very well, but everything's pickled in oil and it's nasty. So the structural stuff I had to order, and it's just regular old. You got the mill scale on it. So anyway, we're going to clean this up, and yeah, we're going to clean it up. So that's what we're going to do. Let me see. Oh, we got to cut it, and then we're going to mark out the 4 holes. I had them 1 inch, but I need to verify. I think I drew the plate 6 inches on the drawing. So I'm just going to verify that it'll work with the 3-inch post that's on there. So we'll do that. I got some brake cleaner I'm going to clean this stuff with. Let me grab it right quick. So you got my handy dandy new spot spray can. I love this thing. Love this thing. You know, wish I had it years ago. Anyway, it's got just regular brake clean in it. You can buy it by the gallon. So we're going to clean that up and get all this oil off of here. So at least my Sharpie or Dicam or whatever I can find around here sticks to it, or I can see my scratch marks. And then I don't get nasty either. That's this stuff is black. Everything I get from them is always got that stuff on it. So I used to buy cans of brake cleaner every time I go to Walmart or Advance or any store, and it was on sale. I'd pick up a case of it. So, but not anymore. Not anymore. As a matter of fact, I ordered another can somewhere around here, and I'm gonna put WD-40 in it. So, and then probably buy another one, and I need to put denatured alcohol in it. Use it for cleaning the parts right before you powder coat it. So I might as well get one for that. So, but I'm loving this thing. Wish I'd have known about it years ago. Let's put it that way. So, I wish I had the saw that they had there at the steel place. That bandsaw is huge. Huge. So, one day maybe the guys will let me take a video of it. They have a race shop and all that stuff there too. And right next door is Laser Dynamics, so they do a bunch of laser cutting. I could have had them cut it and didn't even think about it at the time. I said, we might as well do it here. Then I got to thinking, I said, all I have is drill press right now, so. And that's why you wear steel toe shoes. So anyway, I'm gonna take it back to the back of the shop and cut it up, and then we'll be back. So, we're back.
There we are.
Didn't get much done as far as cutting up metal. Mike showed up, so we're gonna get his welder going. So, you're gonna see us grunting and groaning carrying this thing over to the table, and we're gonna unbox it.
Yep.
Never done an unboxing video. You?
Never.
Never?
Never done a video.
Never done.
No.
So we're gonna do one. All right, so we're gonna move that box over there to this table over here. We'll be back. Lift with your back. Not with your legs. Aside from the 15,000 miles of shrink wrap they put on the thing, you want to take it off of here or just do it all at one time? Don't, yeah. You use these things all in school though, don't you?
Yeah, we've got 3 at the school that we've been using them for aluminum TIG welding.
Right.
They work really, really well on aluminum TIG.
Cool.
So, and they're 110, 220.
This thing's packed up pretty good too.
Yeah, they did an excellent job.
How many of these things have you unpacked?
3. Well, this will be number 4.
Number 4?
This will be number 4.
Like I said, he's an instructor for the local community college, and he heads a program at a local high school. So, you know, teaching trades to kids, you know, that don't want to take the college route or do something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's called the Career College Promise Program. They're kids get in high school, they get
Right.
their college credentials, you know, and they can get a certificate out of it. And then they can choose whether or not they want to go straight into the industry after they graduate high school,
Right.
or if they want to continue and get their associate degree in welding technologies at the college. So,
That's cool.
all right, I'll hold you pull. I ain't pulling.
Is it that heavy?
No, it's just awkward.
You ready?
Yep. My shoulders don't do that.
Ooh. It's not like
Instruction manual? Yeah.
I tell you what, it's packaged together very well. Do you want to save all this stuff? Or?
No. It's all trash.
All trash.
I did notice something different here.
Here's another piece of paper.
They got an optional heel rest installation for the foot pedal.
Oh, so if you wear boots or something, huh?
Yeah.
Or have heels on your boots, I mean?
Something like that. That's it right there.
Yeah. I'll be
ours
daggone.
didn't have that.
Something new. Something new. Gonna fill up my trash cans again. Of course, nowadays, good gosh, all the cardboard that gets shipped between Amazon coming to the house 6 times a week, it seems like. So, I'll tell you what, I like it. It's not much bigger than my Hobart.
No, it's not. It's 200 amp machine, AC capable. You've got options of doing pulse.
You want a pair of cutters to
Change the frequency and all that.
so you don't have to use a.
Yeah, I mean, you know, all that deal on there, you get a free TIG welder, and I've been wanting a generator welder anyway, so.
Right.
And we need one for the shop. We got a MIG welder.
What is this here?
Storage compartment.
I'll be daggone.
Yeah.
Didn't know all this stuff was on here.
And it comes with, you know, the TIG torch basic setup. You got your tungsten, you got your collet bodies, and a gas cup. Or not a gas lens, a nozzle, but, you know, we're probably gonna go with,
Jody or something from
yeah,
Welding Tips and Tricks. What's it? Weldmonger?
Wellmonger, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably go with his Furic gas cup, or we'll go with the CK stubby
Right.
lens.
I'm pretty sure that Furic guy, is he not a NASCAR guy? And he's right here in Mooresville? Right close to us?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've heard somebody else say that, and when they said the name, and they said, yeah, he just lives right over here in Mooresville. And I was like, it makes sense that a NASCAR dude would have something fancy like that. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is, welding with a gas lens is so much better than just that nozzle. You know, if you get into critical work, you
Right.
I mean, the stuff, depending on what you're doing,
Right.
it's not needed, but it definitely makes a big difference.
I tell you what, it's very well packaged. And it's been sitting in the shop for what, 6 months now, maybe?
About 6 months, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But sometimes, you know, if you find deals like that and you have it, the money, sometimes you just got to buy it.
You got to.
That's
Yeah.
that was a good price to begin with, and then with a free one of these.
The GXT was about $4 grand, $4,500, $4,200, whatever, and then this
Yeah.
thing right here is 15,
13, 14? Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think the MP210, its sister,
Right.
is a little bit more expensive. But there you get TIG, MIG, stick, in a 200 amp machine, and this is just sticking.
Right, right.
But it's AC, so, and the MP210, you can't weld aluminum unless you get a spool gun, and then that's going to cost you more money.
Right. Gotcha.
All right.
We already had a MIG. I mean, my little Hobart, that little thing's been great. So
How many years you had that now?
forever. I don't even know. For
Forever.
almost as long as I've lived here, so
That's crazy.
20-ish years probably, and that thing's been a hoss. So I don't know how many bottles of gas I've gone through and how many spools of wires it's gone through, but it hasn't let me down any.
No.
So I can't complain.
No, it's a great little
Yeah.
machine.
Don't like that regulator. I like the one that's on that one better.
Oh, the flow meter.
Yeah.
This is, they send the regulator type instead of the flow meter. It's a lot cheaper, of course.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. That's like the stick stinger. You know, they use.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's number 4.
Yeah.
Cable. You know, for as short as it is, you know, you're pushing 200 amps.
Yeah.
For anything you can do in a shop, you know, we're using what 1/8, 70/18s are going to run about 120 amps.
Be fine.
This thing's going to have no problem.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's get this thing together and maybe we'll do some practice
couple
welds. All right. We'll be back. Well, here we are. He's going to do his first welds. He left his jacket at home. So don't y'all safety Nazi police get on them. So anyway, 125 amps, 7018. Let me find me a hood. I got to give me a hood so I can watch. Okay, I'm back. Wow, that looks different than a MIG.
Much different.
Yeah. Has it got too much wind going?
No.
Nope.
The beauty is good.
Yeah. It sounds good.
Yeah, it's welding pretty good. 125 amps. A little bit thin material on the bottom. You can see it really eating into it.
Right.
That top seems to be doing fine though.
Oh, heck yeah, man. That's
I
awesome.
don't have a chipping hammer.
Well, we'll
What
cheat.
you got around here?
We got to.
That might work.
That's awesome. And that's in there too, man.
Yeah, that's no lie.
Yeah, I don't own a chipping hammer.
Yeah. Like I said, all my stuff that works. So.
That's awesome. Let me get this camera around here so you can take a look.
You got a wire brush?
I have a wire brush on a drill.
That'll work.
And what did you do with my drill?
Over there.
Over there. And over here's the wire brush. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome.
You want to see my $10 an hour weld?
Yeah. That looks good. First weld with the new Lincoln right out of the box.
I'm liking it.
It looks good. It looks good. Yeah. Complete. I mean, that looks really, really good.
Yeah, 125 rand, no problem. Like I said, it's a little thin on the bottom. You can really tell it eating in.
Right.
Other than that, I mean, that's cake right there.
I think that's the way to go. And it didn't smoke the shop up any. So.
Well, I'm sure there's smoke. You gotta have to check the camera.
Yeah, we'll see it in editing. Yeah, I like it.
Looks good.
Well done. I'm going to see if I can't get some through the helmet. Some video through the helmet. Maybe. It sounds different. Ta-da! Second weld with the new welder. I'm wearing shorts, so don't.
Yeah, that slag is awful bad. Might be just a little, like I said, a little hot for this.
Oh, really?
For this thin metal.
Right. Yeah, it ain't gonna get me. That looks good though, don't it?
Yeah.
I believe my crane's not gonna fall down, huh?
No, it ain't gonna fall.
Yeah, so
That's why
I like it.
Now, if we could have enough power out of that whole bar to run a dual shield, it'd be a heck of a lot faster. I mean, you still have slag,
right,
to chip off and clean afterwards, but it's just a fast. I mean, it's stick.
Oh yeah.
In production mode.
Right.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna have to look into that if that'll do it. So
yeah,
figure it out.
We run it on the 210 MPs, but we run it. I mean, hot. It's like 223 volts, 350 wire speed on 035.
Yeah. Right. I don't even know what the actual voltage is.
That's what I'm saying. If that would push enough amps, I mean, it might run it. It might
right.
not.
Right.
I'll get a roll. We'll check it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll work. All right. So I think we're gonna stop there and practice a little more. And I got to cut metal and get stuff ready, and then we'll really be ready to go.
Yep.
We know the welder works good, so
Welder's beautiful.
we'll be back.
Later.
We're back here at the shop, and or at the table, I should say. We've been in the shop. We're gonna go ahead and lay out these places for the holes for the anchors to go in. And I cut a piece of wood to match the tubing profile without the radius edges. And I was just holding it on here where I had it to go, so I know, you know, I pretty much need to stay out of this area here. So, you know, my plans were to come in 1 inch and we'll put the holes in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my straight edge here, or my combination square, to 1 inch, and we'll go ahead and make us some lines here and see how that looks. I'm pretty certain this should be fine. You know, after looking at it, I'm probably going to go 3/4 though. Yeah, I think I'm going to go 3/4. So let's take that off. I'm going to reset this to 3/4, just so it's easier to do, or probably better to get the holes in. We're just going to use 1/2 inch hardware. You know, it should be plenty for this. So we'll mark all these out. We'll center punch it, and then we'll go ahead and drill it, and then it'll be ready to be welded up. All this, I want to get all this stuff done I can before my brother gets here, so we're not wasting his time to weld it all up. So that's that. So the post is going to sit right here on this angle, and then the plate will sit here. And I don't know if it matters or not. I did that more so I could have access to all the corners. For that, I didn't want a lot of space, and I don't know if there's a engineering spec or anything like that that would make a difference on how this should be drilled. So that's the way I'm going to do it. Let me get a center punch, put on my glasses so I can see and have a little bit of eye protection. And it's not critical, so I'm glad it's not critical. I missed that first one so far. I don't even have to worry about getting rid of that mark. There we go. So that's one plate done. Grab the other one and we'll do the same thing. Mark it out, countersink it, counterpunch it or punch it, and then we'll take it over to the drill press and drill it all out. You might hear my son in the background. He's unloading his four-wheeler. Him and his buddies went to someplace in South Carolina and rode, and they are wore out. So wow, George. My gosh. That's better. Like I say, this isn't anything critical, so that's what we're going to do. So now when we have both plates marked and center punched, we'll take them over to the drill press and we'll get to drilling on them. Be right back. We're back at the table, and we got our trusted little Noga deburring tool. Before I clean these up, I'm going to go ahead and deburr them. So it doesn't take but a minute. I reckon I could have put a countersink in it. If I'd had a mill where I could have, you know, easily rechucked everything and all that, I probably would have done it over there with a countersink. But yeah, this little Noga deburring tool does great. So take that burr off, which that bit, you know, like I said, it's very good. It doesn't leave much of an edge at all. So, but we'll knock it all off here. And then I'm probably going to leave a little oil on it because they're going to sit in the shop for a week until we can get back at it next week. Or next weekend, I should say. And then we'll start welding this sucker up. The angle iron should be here tomorrow. Through the week, I'll probably come out here and cut the pieces up so it'll be ready to weld when Mike gets over here. So with that, I think we'll call it another video. So until next time, we'll see ya. See ya.